Hello, everybody, and welcome to a matinee edition of the Corporate Gamer broadcast. I am your host, Corporate Gamer, and today we are continuing with GreedFall, which is no surprise. Hope that you guys are having a wonderful Saturday and a weekend. Finally, the heat has broken here in Montreal, so it seems that the heat wave is over for now. So I will take advantage in playing some games. I hadn't played in a while, and I really want to move forward in this game. And I'm thinking of the next game I'm going to be playing, so I may have the next game I play may be a little bit more action oriented, but we'll see how that goes. And I made it to level 23 yesterday. I think I started at level 20. For sure I was at 21. So I leveled up 2 to 3 times yesterday, so that's good. I just hoped that I knew what I was getting into when I did certain things, because it doesn't seem to really tell you what you need in order to continue in a certain area. Like, it doesn't tell you need to be a level 23 or whatever. Sometimes you need certain attributes. So talk to Captain Ulrich. Alright. Where is Captain Ulrich? Captain Ulrich is in here. And he's upstairs apparently. And he's right here. So let's go talk to Captain Ulrich.
This arrest is good news. Let's find the captain.
Ah, Your Excellency. I was talking about your exploits to Captain Ulrich.
Your Excellency.
Captain, Lieutenant. Quartermaster Manfred informed me that you had made several arrests.
Indeed. Lieutenant Ermelind confessed, which enabled us to flush out most of the gang.
I can't quite believe that all the arrested men are involved in this case. I know many of them, and could have sworn they were honorable people.
I'm sorry, Captain. I understand. It's a shock. We were all sure that our comrades would never be involved in this kind of thing.
Will you continue the investigation?
Of course. We can't stop our research until we've completely dismantled this organization.
Lieutenant Alexander was asking me to transfer him to New Serene, to be a part of the investigation there.
To manage it, if you allow it, my captain. I was honored to participate in the interrogations of Lieutenant Ermelind, and to be able to arrest all these criminals. I would not want to leave things half-finished.
As I told you, Lieutenant, I can't approve the transfer of an officer from another garrison. I must refer to the commander.
In any case, we're most grateful for your help. But we can now bring this investigation to an end without you.
I see. What goes on in the Guard is the Guard's own business.
It's a bit like that, yes. We can't let the actions of a small group compromise the reputation of the whole Guard.
You forget, once again, that you have not yet obtained your transfer, Lieutenant. In the meantime, please be dismissed.
At your orders, Captain. Goodbye, Your Excellency.
I'm sorry you had to hear this call to order. This lieutenant is inclined to forget who he's speaking to.
It must be the enthusiasm of youth.
It's possible. In any case, and contrary to what he said, we will still need your help.
Why is that?
Lieutenant Alexander claims that Ermelind's confession allowed him to arrest all these men. But I attended one of these interrogations, and all she talked about was a secret camp. The one in which Torsten's recruits received their special instruction for the coup d'etat. If I understood correctly, this place was taken back and used by the criminal organization. But our lieutenant did not mention it, which surprised me, and led me to doubt his sincerity. Perhaps Alexander failed to report it to increase his prestige later.
But he could have another motive. So you would like us to go there?
Indeed. And I'd like to accompany you. I am no longer a field officer, but I still know how to hold my own. and I want to see this case with my own eyes. You know the place, so you will be my guide.
Very well, Captain. You can count on me.
Thank you, Your Excellency. I will get going right away. Will you come with me?
Yes, I'm ready. Let's hurry.
All right. We are going on a trek. On the road again. Do 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 on the road again. Do 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 ba do ba do boo ba do ba boo do ba ba do boo. Bow ba da 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 bow. Ba da I like sunshine. On a run.
We're almost there.
How would you like to proceed, Captain?
By the book. We'll go through the whole camp, neutralizing any threat.
Eliminate Egon's men in the old ghost camp. Okay. And apparently it's up there. Okay, let me save, because you never know what's going to happen in these types of things, of scenarios. Save, save. We came here, didn't we, already? We eliminated the fucking camp. At least I'm pretty sure we did.
Useless. They barricaded themselves inside.
May the enlightened protect you in this battle.
Come on!
May the shadow engulf our enemies.
Alright, what do these guys have?
May the enlightened protect me in this battle. Come on, if you dare. Come on, if you dare. May the shadow engulf.
Oh, these guys are not too tough, are they? Oh, that's the guy that's following me. I thought he was a soldier. Alright. Sure. Let's go all around. No, wait. Where is the... Sure, even me too. When I go into a house, I go on the table right away. There's nothing here. Find a scale. Yeah, it's that's the door. Right. Oh, where is it?
Sergeant Franz. Oh, poor man. He paid dearly for the help he gave us.
He was beaten to death.
Quartermaster Herbert ordered him to accompany Lieutenant Alexander to answer Manfred's questions, but he never made it to New Serene.
I was sure that the lieutenant was not genuine. He must be involved.
May the Almighty protect you in this battle. May the shadow engulf our enemies.
Alright, so what do you have to loot? Sure. No, what did I... Okay, these are not useful. Anything in here? Nope, nothing at all. Can you actually... Oh, they're not interactive.
May the Enlightened protect you in this battle.
I've never been able to successfully kill somebody's stealth.
It looks like poison.
So I have to go upstairs. Let's save to see how things are gonna go. Alright. Open.
Lieutenant Klaus. So you are part of this disgusting plot.
Lay down your weapons, Lieutenant. Any resistance is futile. Your troops have been decimated.
I will not surrender, Your Excellency. Death is sweeter than the price of treason.
If you speak, we will be lenient.
You, maybe, but Egon, I doubt it. Farewell.
He's poisoned.
The plague. I'd have liked to have questioned that traitor.
Letter from New Serene at the attention of Egon. Egon, our operations in New Serene had to be suspended after many of our men were arrested or killed, and the lieutenant or lieutenant in charge of the operation chose to take his own life rather than betray us. Intendant Manfred called on a member of the congregation, a legate, I think, who managed to make the merchant speak and discovered our plan. What should we do awaiting your orders? Alright, well that's that. What's this? What the hell? Unfinished letter. Madame Arzu, I regret to inform you that we will not be able to ensure the delivery of the natives we promised you. Unfortunately, the ship we had requisitioned was retaken by the Knots, interrupting the delivery. Rest assured that we will do everything in our power to... Letter from Hikmet at the attention of Egon. Egon, our operations in Hikmet ended abruptly after the intervention of a nosy legate of the congregation. Captain Ludwig was arrested and Governor Buren ordered us to put an end to our operations. We deeply regret it, but we could not do anything. Ludwig should have been more careful. Waiting for your orders.
These letters are signed by Egon. We must go to the office of the leader of these criminals.
We could study the handwriting to find out who's behind this pseudonym.
Alright, so what's next? Search the old ghost camp. So I have to go down. Okay. Are the guys still there? Yeah. I have to go up. What? What are you talking about, Willis? Alright, but I have to go back in. See, it's another one of those fucking missions where I'm confused as shit. What is left to search here? We already did this. We already did this. What the fuck is left? Like, I don't understand what the fuck is happening here. Now, he mentioned leaving, but the minute I go outside... I don't understand this. Up. So according to this, I have to go up one floor. There's something I missed here. There has to be something I missed. Where the fuck do I have to go? So there's a door here. And this is the door I came in from. So I came in here already. There's nothing left. So we gotta go upstairs. which is here. So we found this guy, so that's fine. Maybe there's something upstairs that I missed? That's true, I didn't go in here. Or did I? Yes, I did. Actually, yes, I did. There is nothing here. Why is everybody always in the fucking way? I have to go down now. So it's on the floor below. So it's on this floor. What am I missing? Because the minute I go out, it's going to tell me I need to go back in. And I can't talk to this guy, apparently. What the fuck am I missing? This is frustrating. This is the second mission now that it happens, that it's just... I don't know what to fucking do. Search the old ghost camp. So there's something I'm missing here. Visible on top center screen. It indicates important places and active quests. Yeah, it doesn't give me jack shit. And this is all notes that I saw or I've picked up. There's a shit ton of shit that I read. Well, I could have done that. Our operations in Hikmet ended abruptly after the intervention. No, it still gives me this area, and I don't know what. It's as if there's something that wasn't triggered. Let me see if I can find if there's a bug related to this, because this is annoying. Okay. Give me a second. GreedFall, search for down. Talk to camp in order to storm the secret camp, find the opponents, and then start arresting individual leaders of the place. Carefully search the eliminated rooms in the building to find a letter or a bottle of poison. The evidence you obtained will be handed over to Manfred in Eucerin. You will be asked to arrest the real Egon. Go to the square next door and fight the man. Okay. I guess I have to go up. Oh, Jesus Christ. Did I miss this? List of names written by Egon. We must urgently do away with the following people who have endangered our operations using all necessary means. Captain Ulrich in New Serene, Legate de Sardet in New Serene, Intendant Manfred in New Serene, Intendant Herbert in San Mateus, and Sergeant Francis' name was also on his list, but it has been crossed out.
This document talks about eliminating the witnesses to the case.
Manfred and us are definitely on that list. We did a good job, Your Excellency. Egon will never come back from a hit like this.
Certainly. But we know that there are still criminals amongst your troops, including their leader.
We know that Lieutenant Alexander is involved in all this. The sergeant's body, and the fact that he didn't tell us about this camp, are telltale signs. Perhaps he will be able to provide us with a lead. Otherwise, we still have these letters.
Remember that we are targets. Just like Manfred, we will have to stay alert.
You were right. Let's get back to New Serene as soon as possible. You'll hand over the evidence to Quartermaster Manfred and assure yourself of his safety. I will go and ask our insolent lieutenant for an explanation.
Okay. And I have to go 225 meters that way. Ah, boy. There's a lot of running in this game. A lot. Of running. That's just the sun. Alright.
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle.
Who the fuck are you? Like, I didn't even want to kill you. I didn't even care what the fuck you were. That's not anything. Hey, Coin Op! Thank you. Thank you for the lurk. Happy Saturday. Hope that your weekend is going well. Hope that your stream went well yesterday. I had to leave because I'm on call for work, and yeah. So. Alright, let's go to New Serene. Let's go to Desardet residence, and let's go and bring the evidence. Alright. Do 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 do. The one thing I hate about Twitch is the amount of spam I get in the chat and my personal whispers. It's really annoying. And considering that I'm not like probably a big streamer, they probably think, "Ooh, I'm gonna get excited." And no, the answer is no. I do not get excited. Alright, let's go this way. There has to be a quicker way of fucking getting to these places, because it's like... I spent half my time just fucking running around. Is it here? Yeah.
Your Excellency, I wasn't sure I'd see you alive again.
How did you know we were here? Did the captain tell you?
He was arrested while coming back here. Lieutenant Alexander said he was finally reported by his accomplices.
That lieutenant has some nerve. We know he's involved. We found the body of the sergeant who was to accompany him here. He got rid of him to punish him for helping us, or to stop him from revealing more. We also found this document saying that everyone who knows about the case should be eliminated. You're in danger. And they've already found a way to get rid of the captain.
Most of the men who are loyal to him are in jail. I can't do anything without help. I've been trying to get the commander. If anybody can restore order to all of this, she can.
Here, take this evidence and show it to her.
Alas, there's nothing in there that clearly indicates who Egon is.
The recent actions of Lieutenant Alexander suggest that he is the brains behind this operation. And we only have to compare his handwriting with these letters to be sure.
I'm going to join the commander, but you should intervene. I'm afraid he'll get rid of the captain.
Arrest the real Egon. But I liked him in Ghostbusters.
Your Excellency! What a joy to see you again. We finally stopped Egon. The captain will be happy.
Naturally. And that is why you are surrounded by the men I apprehended. We visited your secret camp and found the body of poor Sergeant Franz, who in spite of his death, continues to betray you. You are a member of this organization, Lieutenant. And when we compare your handwriting to the letters we have seized, it wouldn't surprise me to discover that Egon is none other than you.
We prepared a discreet death for you, worthy of your uncle's court. Little poison. And our troublesome diplomat would have been out of the way. But since you leave us with no choice, finish them. It'll be a real pleasure.
Finally, our revenge has come.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle. May the shadow engulf our enemies. May the shadow engulf our enemies.
I don't know if it's me, but they're not putting much of a fight.
No! Why
Hey,
did you
Foxy,
have
how's
to
it
stick your
going?
nose in our business?
If you had not been so careless, so eager to get rich and climb to the top, maybe we would never have discovered your operations. Surrender, Alexander. Unless you prefer Egon.
Let me go! I could make you rich.
I doubt that the commander would find that arrangement acceptable.
Wretches!
Nice.
Your Excellency, Lieutenant Alexander was court-martialed and will soon be executed.
You have my gratitude, Your Excellency. Without you, this assassin would have probably strangled me in prison.
Manfred gave me all the evidence you gathered and told me about the case. I'm just sorry he didn't tell me about it sooner.
My apologies, Commander. But you've been so busy since starting your new position. I never thought the case would be so big.
Be that as it may, the high-ranking culprits have been punished, and the foot soldiers will be sent back to the continent. A few months on the front should bring them back to reality. We owe you so much, Your Excellency. Without you, the Guard would probably be nothing more than a band of brigands. I am extremely grateful. I will not forget what you did for us.
Don't mention it, Commander.
Back to life. Back to reality. Back to life. Okay. I am good, kind sir. I am very good. Hope that you're having a good Saturday. I know this is a matinee edition. I'm earlier than normal, so for you it actually works out. It's not 4 in the morning or 3 in the morning. So it's actually pretty good. It's around dinner time, if I remember correctly. In fact, it is 6 o'clock UK time. Okay, what do I do now? So what's the next step? Find scholar. Side quests. Find out where Saint Matthias went. Investigate the tavern. Should I try this again, or should I go for the main quest? Okay, let's do this. Let's investigate the tavern once again. I keep saying this, but I love that I keep going into different areas and just loot people's... Abandon and leave. It's garbage. Is there anything in the corners? My god, I have such a huge entourage. Where's the door? Nope, that's not how you go out. Like, the doors don't even stay open. Like, seriously. Pretty sure... Oh no, this is the way out. Yeah, it's true. Apparently I have to be... You can't open a door if you're on the side. You have to be perfectly aligned, or else bad things happens. Alright. And the tavern is just across here. So again, I'm probably missing something so fucking basic. Alright. Investigate the tavern. So I had killed those guys, which apparently are still there. Nobody ever decides to...
Hey, look at that! The upper crust coming to slum it at the tavern.
How may I help you? That'll be all.
Well, that was a long conversation. Oh. Alright. Well. Let's see if there's anything else here that I'm missing. I don't even remember what I'm looking for, actually. The Admiral's Secret Service. Talk to Captain Reuben, question Captain Reuben's crew, put an end to the fight, which I did apparently, and investigate the tavern. But does that mean I question people? I don't get it. So I can't question her, and that looked very dirty. Now I'm getting into the barracks. The barracks. The barracks. So there's something in the actual... There's something in here. I just don't know what. Am I supposed to talk to people? No. Can't talk to him.
Hello, Your Excellency. I hope you're having a pleasant time.
Ask him about Alba.
I did not come to be entertained, but to find a young Naut called Alba.
She cannot be downstairs. She wouldn't have enough money to pay the entry fee. You should question the soldier sitting over there instead. He's a seasoned player, and he loves to deprive sailors of their money.
Very well. Goodbye, soldier.
That's worker. That's a passerby. I think I didn't do this in the proper order, so that's why everything is fucked. Oh. That was the guy. I spoke to him too soon, apparently.
Oh, here you are again. More questions?
Ask him if he has seen her.
We're looking for a young Naut. She's part of Captain Reuben's crew.
Yeah, I think I know who you're talking about. A girl who loses her pay with style. But I don't know where she is. She looked sad last time I saw her. Didn't have her head in the game.
Ask him if he heard her talking about secrets.
Have you ever heard her talk about secrets or documents she would like to exchange?
Are you asking me if she's a spy? No idea, she told me nothing. But if that's why you're looking for her, I may have seen things that might interest you. I'm often mistaken for a drunkard, so they pay no attention to me. But I see everything.
Okay, ask him to talk about what he saw.
Tell me what you saw.
I'd like to tell you all that, but my throat's a little dry, my friend. Do you want to know anything else?
That'll be all, soldier. Thank you.
That's annoying.
What can I pour for you?
Give me a bottle of your best drink.
There you go. But be careful. She's got a strong bite.
All right.
Oh, here you are again.
Tell me what you saw. This should quench your thirst. So, what did you see?
Well, returning late at night, I spotted a guy I'd seen before at the tavern. He often spent time with the Nauts, and he was in the street, fiddling with a stone, looking suspicious. So, I took a closer look when he left. I thought he'd stashed money or something, but no. There was a box under the stone, but there was no gold inside, just papers. They were messages, and from the look of the guy, they couldn't be love letters. Now, I don't know how to read, so I couldn't understand what it was about, but maybe those were your secrets?
Where is this hiding place?
Cross the bridge at the exit of the town. On the left, look for the stone. The box is underneath.
Wow, so
Thank you,
precise.
soldier.
My pleasure.
So precise.
Do you want to know anything else?
Leave.
That'll be all, soldier. Thank you.
All right. Oh yeah, we have to go up there. Up there. Go around. Like, they put artificial, like, I understand the details I went into creating this, but they put artificial barriers to make it look as if, like, I missed the fucking exit, didn't I?
This stone must be the one the soldier told us about. Look, it hides a box.
A box under a stone. What do we do now?
Well then, we'll have to catch whoever uses it red-handed.
Oh, I'm a little old for hiding in the bushes, but if that's what you want to do...
We can see without being seen here.
Shall we wait here? Someone is approaching. Maybe our spy.
Why can't I go anywhere?
This man looks like a messenger. We should follow him and find out who gives him his orders.
Come on, buddy.
May the Almighty protect me in this battle.
Please, sire, I surrender. Soldier, we saw you retrieving documents from the dead drop. What of it? I'm carrying out the mission I was paid to do, nothing more. How about increasing your pay by telling us who sent you? I would say that I am at your service, my lord. A man from the Alliance pays me to come here every 2 days to retrieve the contents of this box. I have to collect the messages without looking at them and take them to the meeting point. Who is this man? No idea. He did not want to give me his name, and I did not insist. As long as I get paid, that's all that matters. And where is the meeting place? It depends. He leaves me a note at the tavern with the location. Here, this is the one for tonight. Listen, this was just a little bit of extra coin for me. I'd really appreciate it if the quartermaster didn't know about it. I won't say a thing. Give me what was in there and go. Here. Goodbye, Your Excellency. Don't move, sir.
What do you want from me?
Your messenger's not coming. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation, and you have been caught plotting treason. So I suggest you talk. What do these messages contain, and what are they about?
You're wasting your time. I won't say a word.
Do you realize that you are suspected of espionage and conspiracy? Don't you think you better explain yourself?
All I can tell you is that it does not concern the congregation. I will not say another word.
My patience is very limited. After all, who will blame me for shooting down a spy caught in the act?
It has nothing to do with the congregation. I beg you. I'll tell you everything. But know this. I will inform my governor about how you treated me. Some time ago, it was rumored that the secrets of the Norts were for sale. My country was interested. So I started exchanging messages as you've been doing. The Nort who was willing to give up these secrets demanded a fortune. He also wanted to become a citizen. But we were only at the negotiation stage. For the moment, I have received nothing concrete. Just promises.
Who is the Nort you're talking to?
I've no idea. The messages were signed White Rose. But I doubt it's a real name.
Very well. You seem to be telling the truth.
Now, if you'll allow me, I will leave the town.
Okay, report to the Admiral. Oh, there's a container here. No, I have to go that way. She never sleeps, this woman.
Ah, Your Excellency. So, what did you discover?
There is indeed a spy among the Norts, but the spy's identity remains to be proven. Take this. I have recovered this note, which seems to suggest that your secrets have been offered to several buyers. The Alliance citizen we met did not win the bid.
I knew it. My logbook has just been stolen, and of course Alba is missing. Do we really still need proof?
This book must be found at all costs before Alba sells it. Your Excellency, can we count on you once more?
I would like to help you, but this island is vast. How could I possibly hope to find it?
Alba is from Toleme. She probably took refuge in San Mateus.
This reduces the search area a little. What do you say, Your Excellency?
This is a trail that deserves to be followed. I will keep you updated, Admiral.
Alright. Now I have to continue this. Alright. Let's try to become a gumshoe once again. Fun time, riding around, ooh, riding around, boo 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 boo. Oh boy. I am starting to see the criticisms from this game.
In the conflict between the Nauts and the Ordo Luminis, we spoke to a superior on the port. We could go find him.
Yes, I remember Fernando. Let's go and see him.
Fernando. The very popular ABBA song. Oh. Well, that's a dead end. Ha ha!
Come closer. Don't hesitate. All of our products are a blessing from... Don't hesitate to have a rummage around.
This is mine.
Goodbye. May the enlightened always keep...
All right. Fernie.
Good day, Desade. How can I help you?
Ask about Alba.
We're looking for a young Naut named Alba on behalf of the Admiral.
I've heard about her. Several crew members told me that one of our own was looking to leave the island. You should ask them if you want to learn more. They should be near the boarding area. But me? I've not seen her. More questions?
We're looking for a young...
I've heard... You should... Me? More questions?
Thanks. I've got everything I need. Hello. We're looking for a young Naut who arrived not long ago from New Serene. Her name is Alba. Does that ring a bell?
Maybe. I saw a Sea Given that I didn't recognize hanging out on the docks a few days ago. She was talking with the crew near the boarding area.
Your Excellency, what fair wind brings you here?
My fart. Ask her if she saw her.
We're looking for a young Naut who arrived from New Serene a short time ago. Her name is Alba.
Yes, I remember her well. The poor child wanted to flee her father, who wanted to take her back to the convent. She asked me when our ship was leaving, and if I thought we could take her on board. I told her she better talk to the captain, but we weren't leaving right away in any case. So she left.
Ask her about Alba's father.
You say she was fleeing her father?
Yes, that's what she said. He followed her here to take her back to Thélème. Poor child.
Did she tell you what his name was?
Yes. She told me that if a certain gentleman, Lorenz? That's it, Lorenz. If he was asking after her, I should send him packing.
Surely it was a fake excuse. We're looking for her for espionage and treason.
Really? Yet she seems sincere. Treason? I can't believe it.
Ask where to find her father.
If her father is actually here, do you have any idea where we might find him?
Well, at one point I asked her why she was not waiting at the tavern for a ship to leave. She told me she could not go to the tavern, so maybe that's where you'll find him.
Alright.
I must leave you.
Your Excellency. What?
I must leave you.
Okay. That's not where I'm supposed to go. So I have to go back to the fucking tavern. God damn it. Like, why isn't anything ever simple in this fucking thing? The back and forth is ridiculous. And on top of that, I have to wait till it's the fucking... I have to wait till it's the, Alright. I have no clue where the fuck I'm going at this point. Sometimes you have freaking fireflies, and sometimes you have like... Yeah, there's nothing here. Go up. Yeah, that's not unlocked. And that's not unlocked either. Well, at least that the night is coming upon us, so it should be relatively easy. All right. All right.
Hello. Are you Master Lorenz?
Indeed, sir. What do you want from me?
My name is Desardet. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation, and I have a few questions for you. We're looking for a young Naut called Alba. We were told that you're her father.
Alba. What a stupid name. Her real name is Clara, and yes, she is my daughter, although she chose to deny me.
Ask him if he's seen her.
Have you seen her recently?
Alas, no. Otherwise, I would have brought that little idiot back to Thélème. Why did she have to leave? What madness could make her leave the convent to go to sea?
Ask him if he thinks she's guilty.
Your daughter is accused of espionage and treason by the Nauts. Do you think she could be guilty?
Espionage? I can't believe it. But treason? How can it be denied? She rejected her country, her faith, and her family by getting on that ship. But I will soon bring her back on the right path. I hired a sleuth from the Ordo Luminis.
Ask him about the sleuth.
Tell me more about this sleuth.
Some inquisitors are specialists in hunting criminals, or heretics, or young scatterbrains. That's certainly the case with this Johannes. He will bring her back to me, and she will return to the convent in Thélème.
Do you know where we could find him? Maybe he could help us.
His last message was about a missionary camp where he had followed her near Wench... something or other. I'm sorry, I can't remember those island names.
Thank you, sir.
If you find her, bring her back to me. She will no longer have the chance to betray anyone at the convent. I hope we're done.
Let's leave.
I'll leave you, sir.
He talks about Wen Xavier, the village of Katasach. There is a mine shaker's camp nearby. Shall we go there?
Alright, let's go some fighting. Alright, we kicked some ass. On the road again. I'm riding my horse on the road again. They should have found out some way of frickin' doing traveling at a faster speed instead of just running. And the travel points are kind of annoying because even if you find like a campsite or whatever, like unless, I guess it forces you to find the campsites, but I can't even go there because I'm gonna travel. Oh. Apparently there's a path right there. Mapping for the win. Well, this is where we beat the well, at least I think so anyways. Anybody here? Nope.
Get down and listen. It seems to me that it's our sleuth.
Let me go. I've done nothing wrong.
Speak if you want me to release you. Where is she?
I don't know. I'm thirsty. Give me water.
You will have nothing until you tell me something.
Have mercy. I'm dying.
I don't care. If you die, I will just question another one like you. Talk! Where is the girl?
I recognize this sleuth from the Ordo Luminis. It's Johannes. He's obviously still...
Hey! Who goes there? Who are you? And what are you doing here? Are you spying on me?
My name is de Sardet. I'm the legate of the congregation, and I was sent to find a young Naut, Alba.
That dirty little eel slipped through my fingers. But this savage will soon tell me where to find her.
Your brutality must stop. I order you to release this man and leave immediately.
I don't care about your orders. And since you want to interfere in my hunt, you will regret it.
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle! It was his last hunt. May the Enlightened take pity on this narrow mind.
Let's free this poor man quickly.
May the grass be forever soft under your feet, Renaigse. I thought I was dead. He would have killed me, even if I had spoken.
You're probably right. Do you think you can answer us? We also have questions to ask you.
You saved me. I owe you answers. But first, I have to go back to my village. I need to heal. Meet me in Wen Chevalier later on.
Like, seriously? That thing over there looks like it's humping. They're humping. I have to go that way, so I have to take the bridge. Alright. I did not expect a humping bear in this game. Alright, let's go. I have to go that way, right? Yeah. Those are actually pretty easy to beat, so let's do that.
May the shadow engulf our enemies! May the shadow engulf our enemies!
There we go. I actually picked up quite a few ammo while I was on my treks. Alright, let's go this way. Alright.
You are the ones who saved me from Saul Lasser. Oh, I am so grateful to you. Oh, I owe you so much. But you wanted to ask me questions?
Ask about Alba.
We're looking for a Naut girl. The same one that the Inquisitor is looking for.
But I promised Alba to say nothing. I would really like to help you, but...
And you risked your own life keeping your promise. But Alba is in a very delicate situation. If we do not find her first, others will track her down. And they will kill her without letting her defend herself.
So she was right to be afraid, that poor girl. She came here saying she was being chased. I led her into the forest nearby to a cave where she could hide. If you have one of your notes, I'll show you where she is.
Thank you.
Did you want anything else?
Ask about his business.
Do you offer services as a guide?
Sometimes I take Renaigse to a good fishing place. They give me beautiful objects in exchange. But right now we have to be careful. There have been accidents with the Tenlans. Did you want anything else?
I must go. Goodbye.
Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Let's save. So there's going to be Tenlins in the... where should I go? Why is it not showing on my map? But it's literally like right there. That is weird. I guess it's one of these. Missionaries Outpost, travel, Katakat's abode, campsite. Oh. For fuck's sake, okay. Alright. Let's go this way, because there's a campsite I didn't go see, so we'll go this way.
Greetings. Like so?
Thank you, but I'll continue.
Well, I have a really horrible sense of direction. These guys are going to attack me. Alright, so where am I supposed to go? That way, right? Yeah.
me in this battle.
Come on and fight, you cowards! Come on and fight, you cowards!
Our enemies. Shadow engulf our enemies.
There we go. You're dead, Jim. See, because that music usually means that there's something that's happening now.
Shadow engulf our enemies.
Peter wouldn't be very happy. I am sure they are very disappointed. I don't know if I can go to the campsite from here, or do I have to go on the other side? But we shall see. That is not what I wanted to do. I pressed the wrong button. Oh, yeah, so the camp in Terry should be here. Yep, it is. Alright. So I set up camp. Yay!
Protect me in this battle.
Alright.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle. May the shadow engulf our enemies. May the enlightened protect me in this battle.
Alright. Good. Where am I now? How the fuck do I get in there? I don't think there's anything here that I can take, right? Or can I? Well, look at that! Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Alright. Actually, let's see how many attributes I have. I have 1 point. Yeah, I have 1 point. Well, this is actually not the cave. But it is something. I don't actually know it does anything. I think there's anything here. Worth anything at this point. Alright, well. That's that. But I have to find a way to get over there. Let's try a little bit further and see if we can get...
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle! Oh, there we go. Maybe this. Ah, yes. It is here. So let's go and clear out this. I think we're here. This is the cave that the tortured survivor told us about.
I can't say that I have a good memory of this place.
I came here already. Unless even the caves look all the same. But I'm pretty sure I came here already. Is there a nest? No, because this isn't the Tenlands. These are like wolves. Okay. Is there anything worth a hoot here? I have no clue where the fuck I'm going. Okay. So this is where I came out from. So this is where we came in from. Okay. This is where we turned. Around here, anyways. There's nothing in here. So this is where we went. So I guess we were inadvertently going the right way. I guess, maybe? I don't know.
This small camp must belong to the young woman we're looking for. Poor child.
So there was literally no reason to go up there. That's... Was there another way of getting up there?
No, you will not get me. I will not go back to the convent. Stop! You have won. Finish me. I still prefer to die than to return to my father.
I'm starting to have doubts about our mission, my child. This girl is sincere.
We do not intend to kill you, let alone take you back to your father.
So then why are you here?
We know you betrayed the Nauts who took you in. You stole documents from your captain to sell them to the highest bidder, and we're here to pick them up.
What? I never did such a thing. The Nauts are the family I chose. I would never betray them.
There's no point in denying it. We found the dead drop that you used. We confirmed that you were negotiating to sell secrets. And Captain Reuben, who already suspected you, reported the theft of his book just as you were leaving town.
But all of this is false. I don't even know what a dead drop is. And if I fled, it was to escape you.
Escape us? If you were not the spy, that makes no sense. You better tell us what happened.
Some time ago, Captain Reuben told me that he had been informed that my father had gone to Teerfredy. It worried me. I knew my father would do anything to bring me back. Then, in New Serene, my colleagues told me that the legate was looking for me. I was scared. I told the captain, who told me that I would find a ship in San Mateus to leave the island. But there were none. I saw my father at the tavern with one of his inquisitors, and I realized that my only chance was to flee deeper inland. A native helped me find this cave, and there you have it.
I can't believe it.
And yet, the captain used us and this young woman with manipulative skills worthy of a cardinal.
Probably to hide the fact that he himself is the spy. We've been duped. We must return to New Serene as soon as possible and warn the Admiral before it's too late.
And what will become of me?
You will come with us. We will protect you. We'll need your testimony.
A reward has been put in a chest of your campfires and blah blah blah. Okay. All right. Come on.
Mighty protect me in this battle. May the fire engulf our enemies. May the fire engulf our enemies.
I don't know actually what I got. I need endurance 2. I don't even know if I can wear that. Can I even wear that? Guess I can. Alright. Let's travel. Let's go there. Let's go to Port Cartier. Apparently I had frames dropped, I don't know why, but oh well.
Desarde, what can I do for you?
Our investigation is well underway, but the culprit is not who we thought.
What do you mean?
We found Alba, but she was innocent. In fact, her captain used us and her father to scare her. It's because of us that she fled. She never stole documents or tried to sell your secrets.
So, are you saying that the culprit is Reuben?
If this were not the case, why make up this story against Alba and use us like that?
I can't believe it. And to think that I believed his lies. However, he is a captain. I cannot condemn him without solid proof. And we have to find out who he was selling his journal to. Ask his crew, but stay discreet. It should not arouse suspicions. Anything else?
I need to be going. Until we meet again, Admiral.
Alright, let's go ask the same 3 sailors.
Hello, you need something?
This is so bad. So sometimes when you're speaking to a woman, it says him, and now in this case, it's talking to a guy and says her. Like, anyways.
What do you think about Captain Reuben?
Between you and me, I preferred Captain Vasco. He's a good captain, but he lacks team spirit, if you know what I mean.
He's aloof, doesn't get along with his crew.
You're still far from the mark. To him, we're nothing more than lackeys. The only one who gets a smile from time to time is the pretty Gretchen, one of the girls from the tavern. She scratches his itch. As soon as he can, he's off to the brothel. Must cost him a right fortune. He should be careful. A debt with a coin guard is like sailing near a storm.
Speak of your suspicion. Oh, reassure him.
If he's a loner, would make sense he needs some company from time to time. And as captain, he must have the means.
Yes, you are certainly right. Well, none of my business. Anything else?
Ask him about...
I need to go. Farewell.
Smooth
I
sailing.
don't know why there's two options there. Like, it doesn't really make sense anyways.
Good day. What can I do for you?
See? Now it's I'm talking to a girl, and it says ask him about.
What do you think about your new captain?
He is fair, decisive, and he certainly knows the sea. But he keeps his distance. As if he wasn't a member of our species. And since we got here, it's been worse. He seems... troubled. The slightest disagreement puts him over the edge. But never mind me. It's not my place to judge my captain. He's got responsibilities I can't fathom. Anything else?
I need to be off.
Farewell, then.
Alright, contender number 3.
Your Excellency, I am so pleased to see you again.
The pleasure is shared.
What can I do for you?
What do you think of your new captain?
He knows how to make people obey him, and runs a tight ship. What else is there to say? He's a captain. I'm only a cabin boy.
Does he get on well with Alba?
He was suspicious of her at first, but when he saw that she was trustworthy, he treated her like one of our own. But when she disappeared, he told us that she didn't have what it takes to be a Nod. He spoke of treason, that sort of thing. I imagine he regretted having trusted her at all. Anything else, Your Excellency?
I'm afraid I need to be going.
Alright, now I have to go talk to Gretchen. Alright, you'll find all you'll need. Alright.
Hello, my darlings. What would you like, then?
I was told that Captain Reuben liked you a lot, and that you spent a lot of time with him.
He's one of my regulars, it's true. He always asks for me. But it's because I'm the sweetest.
Does he confide in you?
Sorry, my dear. But what's between my clients and me is nobody's business.
Even if I offer you enough to enjoy 1 or 2 quiet nights?
Hey, Switchy.
I would appreciate it.
Yes, it
I
is.
still cannot tell you the secrets between Reuben and me.
Come on, it looks like you work hard here. And I'm not asking you to betray him. Just tell me about him.
Well, it is true that a night's rest would do me good. All right. What do you want to know?
Yeah, go Habs. We actually made the playoffs. Go figure. Not that we deserve to be there in any shape, way, or form. But hey, they should have made the 31 teams make it and have a 31-team tournament with like the number 1 team having a bye in the first round or the first 2 rounds and something. Yeah, so this game is the storyline is actually not too bad, but it has a lot of rough edges. So yeah. So talk about Reuben's relationships with other Nods.
Did Reuben tell you about his relationship with his men and his superiors?
Oh, yes. He's always complaining about it. He was hoping for a promotion. He wanted to be appointed fleet commander, but they only changed his ship. And the crew is nowhere near his level, and his admiral despises him. He says everyone is unfair towards him and doesn't recognize his talents, and it has turned him bitter.
Learn about the recent behavior.
Have you noticed him change lately?
Yes, he's become impatient and anxious. He has become suspicious, too.
Ask her if he told her about his plans.
Did he tell you about his plans?
Like everyone else, he likes building castles in the air. He told me that he would soon be someone very important and very rich, and that he would marry me. But they all say that.
Thank you, Gretchen. I'm done.
Yeah, which...
All that this young woman told us only confirms our suspicions. This man is a complete traitor. We should...
Yeah, so I actually did read it, or I heard about it. As much as I love Carey Price, and I think he's one of the top tier goalies in the league. Historically, yes. Let it be, Halak, Cristobal Huet, Jeff Hackett, Patrick Roy, even Steve Penny in the 80s, and which is fine. It's not that he's super inconsistent. To be honest, with the defense that we have, he's actually not that bad, Carey Price. He is put him if you would put him with the defense he used to have, like when we won the cup in '93. He breaks records left, right, and center. He's often he's left by himself. We don't have a top six. But the thing is, which is true, but he's getting older as well. And he's playing 65 to 70 games a season. Which you can say that, other goalies have done it in the past and won Stanley Cups, like Brodeur. But even Patrick Roy, he would have a decent chunk of games where he wouldn't play. Because back then in Montreal, you had Brian Hayward. There were decent backups for a long time. Red Light Resico wasn't a great thing, but you get the idea. But when Carey Price, as a tactical goalie, he's one of the best. And when he gets in the zone, you can't beat him. And in the playoffs, he can get in that zone. Having said that, you can look at any goalie. Best example is Holtby. Holtby has never been. He's had a few seasons, regular seasons, where he's been really, really good. But in general, he's more of a playoff guy, and he gets hot in the playoffs. And even in series where he's lost, he played really, really well, including when they won the cup, right? So all you need, like Jonathan Quick, Corey Crawford. You look at anybody, Jean-Sébastien Giguère. Look at anybody that's won a Stanley Cup. The year they won a Stanley Cup, they went in with a hot goalie, and that could be anyone. That can be Lundqvist. That can be, look at Cam Ward. Same thing with Cam Ward. He got into the playoffs, got hot, won the cup. So it's to say that they don't want to meet Carey Price is a bit bullshit, to be honest. Because all you need is to pick a really good goalie, and like the year Halak went to the conference finals. Now the reason why we didn't do anything, the best goalie to never win a Stanley Cup, Lundqvist is up there. Luongo as well. I considered Luongo really good as good. He's retired now, but active goalies. Carey Price is in the discussion. I'm not saying that he's the best. He's the one, that hasn't won a cup. But I would put Lundqvist over Luongo, but Luongo as well. At least Luongo got them. He got them to a final. He got to a Vancouver final. Lundqvist got to a final as well, I believe. Well, you're in Florida, right? Okay. And this is the thing about the Montreal Canadiens. And I'm sorry if I'm boring everybody else that's lurking right now, talking about hockey. I apologize. Di Pietro, yes, Di Pietro. No, Di Pietro is not in the in the running. Um, there's been people in the, well, I don't know, in recent history, I would say, yeah, you're right. Lundqvist is, it's hard to pick a number one because depending on where you're from, you'll make an argument for the goalie that never won the cup and that's been putting up decent numbers. Carey Price had that really, really good season. Jose Theodore could be in that discussion as well. He had that one amazing season where he stopped everything. We just didn't have a team, didn't win a cup. I think we got to the second round that year. Um, you know, um, Carey Price, give him a team, a somewhat decent team. Look, Hasek would have been in that discussion if he didn't go to Detroit. He would have never won a Stanley Cup with Buffalo. They just never had the team to go to the next level. The closest they got was against Dallas, um, but that was the Hasek team. The team kind of played better than they were, but he only won a Stanley Cup once he went to Detroit, and even at Detroit, he wasn't as good. He didn't get as many shots. And Carey Price, Hasek, and a few others, they're at home when they get over 35 shots in a game. You put them in a game where they only get 20 shots, they're gonna suck big time. Um, and right now the Habs, as much um, the and right now the Habs, if you look at the team as a whole, I think we have a. If we would have known we would have made the playoffs, we would have never traded Kovalchuk. Hextall is up there. Yeah, Cujo as well. Curtis Joseph, to me, was better in St. Louis than he was in Toronto. Although he did well in Toronto, he his playoffs in St. Louis, even though they never went anywhere, he was the reason why they used to make the first, like they used to make the second round if they made it. Like it was some of those series were ridiculous. And then there's other goalies where they made a career of being on great teams and they were mediocre. Although like Grant Fuhr, he sucked in the 80s. The only reason he managed to win so many Stanley Cups is because he used to let in six, but he had a team that was able to score seven. Kiprasov, yeah, I think they overstretched him, and I think they latched onto him way too long. But yes, he had a good run a couple of years, and he should have won. Um, man, there's so many, and the thing is, you know, unless you've played hockey, no, with anybody, the worst goalie in the NHL are good. They're just like half a second a little bit too slow, or the technique. It's freaking hard to be a freaking goalie in the NHL, and to be at the elite level, to play 82 games, to be at elite level. Um, you know, it's insane. Like you can't get past any of these fucking guys. To be honest, the only thing that sucks about goaltenders today, and I'll go on a limb, you'll never see a goalie smaller than 6 foot. The Artur Zerbe of the Kelly Rudies, the Artur Zerbe, the smaller goaltenders, you're never going to see that ever again. Even though the closest thing we had in Montreal was Tokarski, and who was the other one? There was another one that was below 6 feet, and they didn't last. They just didn't last in the NHL for whatever reason. Well, the techniques were different, right? So for the longest time, actually, I learned. So if you love hockey, there's a YouTube channel that I like from a guy that just does hockey talk, and he has themes for every. But it's called the Hockey Guy. He's from Vancouver or close to Vancouver, and I didn't learn. I didn't know this, but apparently, in the early days of the NHL, it was illegal to fall to your knees voluntarily. So if you wanted to do the butterfly, you couldn't actually. You had to be a stand-up goalie. You were forced to be a stand-up goalie, and that rule changed like around the mid '50s or '60s, or something along those lines. And that's insane. That's nuts. And and so that kind of stayed the case until Patrick Roy. And even if you look at the beginning of Patrick Roy, he was still a stand-up goalie. He just happened to use the butterfly when people were close to his crease, and that took off. And the last real goalie that kind of was a mix of butterfly and stand-up and anything else, I think, was Berdur. Berdur Hashek. Hashek was more of like the extravagant goalie. Berdur was more of the old school goalie where he would stand up. Now, you're not going to have anybody just standing up to face a shot. The instinct is to go onto your butterfly style, and because you're a big goalie, there's a good chance it hits your shoulders or hits the tips of your, and you block the middle. You block like 80% of the chances. Notice the goals that are today. They're in close. They're tip ins, or you you get them out of position, because majority of them, with the exception of maybe the power play, where you'll have like Weber, which is gonna. I just I just scared everybody away. That's not a hockey fan, um, and I apologize for that, but it's all good. Yeah, the hockey guy. Oh no, it's all good, man. It's my channel. I can do what the hell I want. I can talk about whatever I want, so I don't care. Um, and you're talking to a hockey guy, so yes, he's called the hockey guy, and he's been doing it for a few years now. And he has like themes, and he goes through like different things and different teams. He looks at the history of some teams and stuff like that. He's actually really interesting. He adds something different to most hockey channels that I've looked at. Um, if you took Sawchuk and Smith from the '70s, I mean, you can look in back. There were goalies that I've been going back a lot on the history of sports now. Well, yeah, yeah. You know what? I started watching. I watched The Last Dance about the '98 Bulls, and I started looking a little bit. I always had this argument where I personally don't watch basketball as much as I used to, and for the simple reason that I don't find the excitement in the games anymore. And it's very possible old timers from hockey say the same thing about new hockey, but I'm not like that. But I just find it used to be more exciting when you had like, yes, you had the Michael Jordans and the Scottie Pippens and the Bulls, but you had Akeem Olajuwon, you had like a different, no, Patrick Ewing, you had, and they all, Magic Johnson, they had all their different styles. And now it's, and at any which point in history, you can point to a superstar like LeBron James, I think. So the hockey guy has also a sister channel called the Entertainment Guy, where he kind of does anything on that channel. He does a bit of every basketball, football, like shows, like TV shows and stuff like that. And he was actually looking at he was looking at the parity of sports, like in hockey, NBA, MLB, and in basketball. Unfortunately, you kind of think that the Islanders run was arguably the best team ever in hockey. Yes, complete team, yes. You can't deny the Edmonton Oilers from 1984. You can't deny those teams that would destroy everyone in their path. Like they scored 400 and somewhat goals a year. Those were nuts. But again, it's different times, right? You can look at the year that the Habs got a 68 and 12. And he said that he changed the league completely. My dad was a teen into his 20s during the Isles run, and he said that, that I was right. Lafleur Habs were dynamite. Dryden doesn't get enough. First of all, he's the first tall goaltender. Like they got a tall goaltender. He didn't win the cup once, and I think in his so he started in 80. He started in 71, which he won the cup. 72 was Boston. 74 and 75 or 75 76 was Philly. Then they went on that torrid run. So he won like 4 or 5 Stanley Cups in a 9-year span, 8-year span. That's insane. Like you'll never get that again. That's fucking nuts. And if honestly, it's looking at the Habs, and unfortunately, this is where my fandom for the Habs kind of takes a turn. I'm not crazy about Habs fans today. They're vicious. You know, the argument where we're used to winning and we expect higher quality standards. Yes, but we haven't won shit in 25 years. Like you can't do that. Actually, the Islanders, fun fact, were the ones that started the playoff beard. Fun fact. They caused a Flyer downfall. Yeah, they did. Yeah. But the Islanders were credited was changing the lead in his opinion due to ability and talent in scoring. Quite honestly, after Gretzky, number 2, and number 1 Lemieux, which I think Lemieux, if he wasn't injured, would have broken a lot more records, and he would have beaten the 200 point total in a season, or be the only other player to have one. The one that I think was the best natural scorer for the Islanders in the NHL actually is Mike Bossy. So Isles game would be half and half because it was easier than going to the Bell Center. Mike Bossy, like that guy could score anything, anywhere, anytime. And one thing that I always wondered is, imagine if Ovechkin would have played in the high-scoring era of the 80s. Take Ovechkin today and put him in, I don't know, Islander, New York, Philly uniform, and have him tear up the league. How many goals he would have? You could it would be so nice to hear. And you know what? Everybody always like poo-poos the idea that Gretzky slowed down towards the end of his career. His last year, he had, I think, the last full year he played, he had 90 something points in a league that was having trouble scoring. Granted, he didn't score as many goals. His goal scoring went way down, but his passing was still phenomenal. He still had his points. He still got his points till the end. I'm sure he could still play. Same thing with Guy Lafleur. Even when he retired the second time, he could have still played. I'm sure he could have still played. He's too skilled of a player to, and some of them still look good. Like Guy Carbonneau still looks in phenomenal shape, to this day. Who would have had this? Due to the size, and he was like a regular dude. I missed a bunch of stuff for sure. And my dad used to be telling him some suits, and he was like a regular dude. It's so hard to kind of compare due to the size. True. These guys are at least 30 or 40 pounds bigger. True, but that's because it's how the game is today, right? You can't, most people, like Serge Savard he was a big guy, but he wasn't a bodybuilder. Now you look at a hockey player, they're fucking brick walls. So even if you hit, even those guys hit you, they fucking hurt, and faster and better skaters, true. You think that he still had the same output though in today's goaltending? Gretzky? Gretzky was a passer. Gretzky, even if you look at his goal scoring, even though he hit 92 goals, he wasn't a goal scorer. He sucked at breakaways. All his goals were all pretty much slap shots in some kind of area, either top corner or whatever, and most of the time it was a slap shot. Or it was a pass in an empty net by Yari Curry. I think talent for talent, overall player, I think Mario Lemieux was a better talented player. And he could have probably beaten a lot of records if he was given the chance to. Unfortunately, he was hindered by back pain, his back problems. He had cancer, which doesn't help. And he also played in an era where he had clutch and grabbing, where he didn't have enforcers to help him out. Whereas Gretzky, no matter where he played, let it be Edmonton, where he had Sedenko, I think. Sedenko. You had Marty McSorley in LA, and stuff like that. So he was always protected during the years where there was a lot of clutch and grabbing. And like there's some goals he had. He had like 2-3 guys on his back. It was like insane. Nobody had like he for his time he had great hands. And I think those two can still play today if they were healthy. Gretzky can still play. He was still at the end of his career. All you needed to do is have somebody play on center for him, and he would just pass the puck, and that would be him. That would be it, and that would be Sorry for what? That's all good, man. Hey, I appreciate. It's nice to have a conversation once in a while. It's where we do this, so it's fine. And don't ever feel to apologize or anything to talk about sports. Like I stop this anytime, and it's fine. Awesome. Yeah, I'm. You know, if you asked me in the '90s my sports, I would probably have said hockey and basketball. And basketball got replaced with soccer. I'm a lot more of a soccer fan now than I am a basketball fan.
We may be able to catch him in the act.
Catch him in the act? What are you talking about, Willis? So in my YouTube channel, I'm going to have like this whole section where I'm going to be talking about hockey, and I don't care. Not that I have a lot of people watching anyway, so it's all good. Let's go up this. Football too. I've always been, actually that's true. I can't say that I haven't. I've always been a fan of Oh fuck, I have to wait till nightfall?
We can see everything from here.
Sit and wait. Yay. Yeah, the one thing that's great about the States is that there's a lot of sports for anybody that you want. And as a Canadian, I know that you're supposed to be you know, you're supposed to be a Raptors fan. I'm not a Raptors fan. Oh. Really? That was sucked. Knicks, the Knicks, I don't know. Since 97, 98 there. Yeah, the thing is you have to I'm not a big fan of LeBron, but you have to acknowledge who he is, right? So you have to acknowledge who the person is and what kind of player he is, and definitely, you know, he's gonna be in the record books, and he's gonna be a first ballot Hall of Famer. I'm just not a fan of LeBron James. Um, I like better Curry because he's more of like a Larry Bird type to me, and he's more of a player that I would be like. Yes, my hair is out of style. Woohoo! Let's follow this man. Come on.
Our captain, caught in the act. Shall we arrest him?
We should first find out what he puts in the box. Let him finish. The way is clear. Now, let's take a look at this box. The captain and his buyer should meet here at nightfall. This must be where the exchange will take place.
We should put the message in the box, so no one will know we've seen it.
The Admiral will certainly want to know about our discovery.
Let's go.
Alright, let's go. Did I just create more work for me? God damn it. All that to say, I miss sports. Regardless if the Habs made the playoffs or not, I'm happy that we're going to have some kind of sports on TV. The problem is that everything that we wanted, like we like to watch when we're at home, died. It just stopped, right? So, come on. What the fuck are you doing? Okay, sure. Come on. Thank you. Alright.
Desarde, what can I do for you?
Speak us buying.
We know a little more. Reuben continues to use the dead drop and has made an appointment with his buyer.
He has quite the nerve to continue using that box even though he knows you know about it.
He must have thought that we would not come back. The meeting is tonight. This could be a good time to get the proof we need. What do you think?
That's an excellent idea. I will come with you. I want to see this traitor fall with my own eyes.
Witness a secret meeting. Alright. Ah, boy. Hawthorne. Damn you and your Hawthorne. Hot diggity. Hot diggity. Okay, where am I going? Where the fuck am I going? The fuck? That was weird. I hate this game for doing that. It makes you like lose certain things because you just lose like it's I fucked up, didn't I?
The best forge is here today. Come and see. All receive beautiful things.
You'll find all you need in our selection. Whatever.
I'm sure. I'm sure. Didn't I just like open that box before? This game is weird.
Desarde, what can I do for you?
We know a little more. Reuben?
Yeah.
He must have thought this could be...
That's an excellent... I will come with...
Alright. Oh, it's because I lost the fucking people behind me, that's why. That sucked balls. Yeah. Whee! I turn. You have left the area and lost the people you were escorting. For fuck's sake. I hate this. I guess I wasn't supposed to go that way. Fudge. So I gotta go all the way back. I should probably save once I start doing the...
Oh, it's you on all the
I'm getting in my workout, that's for sure.
Desarde.
We know a little more. He must.
I will.
All right. Where's the... Oh, that's it. Instead of going around, I have to go through here. There we go. All right. I've made it. At least I think so, anyways. Where is that? Oh, I have to go up there. Hot diggity.
From this position, we'll be able to see the meeting discreetly.
Perfect. I can't wait to witness it. This traitor is going to find out exactly what it costs to make fun of us.
Men of the coin. Our greedy captain has gotten together with them.
The wretched traitor. How dare he sell us to lawless mercenaries?
Oh, why can't I go down? Okay, thank you. You're dead, Jim. Oh, by the way, if you're still here, Switchy, I saw you were playing Odyssey. How do you like it? I know you... I don't remember if you played it before or you was just watching my playthrough. Oh.
Ha! This traitor got what he deserved.
Admiral, you seem hurt.
It's nothing. Sorry to have charged like that. I got carried away. I couldn't bear to see this traitor sell his whole family for a few coins.
Do you want us to tend to your wound?
No, I'll go back to port and get back on my feet. Find the documents. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you, the three of you.
Yeah, it's a gorgeous game. It's an absolute gorgeous game.
In addition to a substantial sum, Reuben is also going to obtain a major post on the continent. He was ready to sell more than just his own knowledge. There are plans for machines and ships that he must have stolen from elsewhere. Everything is here. We'll give it to the Admiral tomorrow.
Well, she went back quickly. Yeah. The game is really fun, and one of the reasons I liked Odyssey more than Origins, Origins felt like it was repetitive. All the side quests were all the same. Whereas at least I felt that Odyssey, the side quests were varied. And that was a welcome change. So it's basically, the way I see it, they took Origins and they made the necessary tweaks. They tweaked it up so that it's really good. That's why I'm really looking forward to Valhalla. Valhalla is going to be really fun. Although I have a feeling people are starting to get fatigued.
Desarde, what can I do for you?
How are your wounds?
I recovered fast. It was nothing. Did you find the documents he intended to sell?
Yes, here they are. But there was more than just his journal.
So, he lusted after a prestigious position. And what a salary! I see that our secrets are still worth a fortune. Thank you for bringing me all this. As for you, Alba, I owe you an apology. I should have trusted you.
You have nothing to do with it. The captain did everything to make me appear guilty.
No. If we put the same trust in the volunteers as in the Seaborns, this would never have happened. We owe you a lot, Desarde. I will not forget it, nor will I forget the lesson. Be sure of it. You have my full gratitude. Anything else?
I'll be honest, I really enjoyed
I need to be going. Until we meet again.
that whole game. I really enjoyed. All right, let's save. I think it'll be done. That'll be it for me today. Yeah. So the whole idea of Assassin's Creed. You know what's actually really crude? Getting used to Origins and the fighting style and the upgrade system and everything that they did. They tweaked it, because it was a revamp, right? It was a departure from the original games. Going back to Assassin's Creed 1, 2, Revelations, 4, it's tough. The fighting is really tough. And this game, GreedFall, actually reminds me of the fighting in the original Assassin's Creed. The camera is a little bit weird. Sometimes it doesn't play in your favor. It feels repetitive. It's something that's special. All right, Switchy, thank you for passing by. I really, really appreciate it. CoinOp, thank you for lurking. I really appreciate it as well. You guys rock. I'm gonna see if I can play tonight again. See if I'm gonna play again tonight. I am liking the story. It's the grinding part that's kind of like because everything's the same in this game. Every side quest is pretty much the same. Every building, every cave, everything's the same. It looks exactly the same. So it's a little bit but we'll get through it. It's one of those games. I don't even know how many hours I'm in. I think I'm at 20 hours. And I don't even know where I am in the storyline. I don't know if I'm in the beginning, middle. I'm assuming I'm more than in the beginning, but I don't know if I'm in the middle or close to the end. I have no clue. Having said that, no problem, CoinOp. Thanks for passing by. I really appreciate it. If you guys want to read my reviews, the last review I did, which actually did pop up periodically, was my The Last Dance review. The surprises that I had from that documentary. It's a good, entertaining one. There's a few things that's but other than that, it's a good documentary, and I'm sure there's something that everybody will learn from it. My last gaming review was Streets of Rage 4, which is actually a good pickup. If you're a big Streets of Rage fan, I think you'll like that, and there's actually added value in buying it. I think there's replay value to it. So that was my last review. So hope that you guys have a wonderful rest of the day if I don't see you, and thank you again for passing by, and I shall see you next time. Have a good one, guys. Ciao.